Today we are introducing our newest product, the US Alternators PCM Voltage Control Module. This module is made for OEM integration of aftermarket high output alternators on stock PCM controlled charging systems. This module will also work with stock alternators on these PCM controlled charging systems to increase or decrease the output voltage to the desired set point. Our module can either be programmed to a set fixed output voltage of 14.8 volts, or we allow for adjustable voltage such as 12.5 to 15.5 volts on all modules, or on the Voltage Plus modules for Ford vehicles only, we have an adjustable range of 12.5 to 16 volts. The special thing about this module is it communicates with your stock PCM system to allow it to function as the OEM has intended. This means you will not have a battery light, you will not have DTC error codes, and the vehicle will function as normal while obtaining the desired output voltage. This higher or lower output voltage is beneficial for those of you with aftermarket stereo systems, aftermarket light bars, and other off-roading accessories such as winches, or just if you're looking for the most efficiency and output out of your stock electrical system. This is especially beneficial for those of you who have lithium batteries or supercaps, which require a generally higher charging voltage than the stock system will output for a standard lead acid or AGM 12-volt battery. This module also allows the retrofit of PCM regulators on older cars to obtain the same voltage controllability while maintaining an OEM level of reliability. If you do not need much higher than 16 volts, this would be the safer solution as opposed to an external regulator. This module is designed for in-cabin or under-hood applications, and this module currently only works with Ford and GM vehicles, as seen in the picture of the plugs in the background here. We have a 3-pin Ford Smart Charge plug. Our module only works with this plug. It currently does not work with the LIN systems. Or on the left here, we have the GM RVC plug. Our module will work with both of these systems to give you the optimal output voltage you desire. Some highlights of this module include completely integrating with the vehicle's stock PCM regulation. So this means, once again, no battery lights, no DTC. So if you have vehicle checks or you just don't want to see the battery light on your dash, this module will solve that. It's offered in 3 different output modes. We have a fixed voltage module, which is applicable to any vehicle that we offer it for, and this is set to 14.8 volts plus or minus 0.2 volts to compensate for heat and other resistances that may occur in the vehicle. The adjustable range on all models is from 12.5 to 15.5 volts, once again plus or minus 2 volts. And for Ford specifically, we have a Voltage Plus range, which will allow you to charge from 12.5 to 16 volts. These Ford modules can be retrofitted to older vehicles and still control the older style battery lights. This module can support up to 4 alternators for those of you who run multiple alternator setups. And once again, the biggest benefit to this is the controllability of the voltage. There are other systems out there, or I should say workarounds or bypasses that other competitors sell, such as putting a diode or resistor on the sense line on older regulators. Obviously that trick is not going to work on these newer smart controlled systems, but even if you're looking to retrofit this on an older vehicle, this not only allows you to have a higher voltage, but it's going to allow you to adjust it down to save your battery life. If you just put a diode or resistor on an old style regulator, you're going to be stuck charging at 15 or 15.4, and this is going to drastically reduce the lifespan of your 12-volt batteries. This module is engineered and made in the USA to OEM standards. In addition, it's reverse voltage protected with a very robust electrical design. As you can see here, everything that we would send out with this module is pictured. Let's say you buy a Ford module. On the right here, we show the Ford integration plug. So this end is going to plug into your stock plug, and this end is going to plug into the alternator side. So there is no cutting of wires in the vehicle. So if you ever need to revert back to stock spec, that's easily possible without having to resolder or recrimp anything. We just splice in here with our connecting plug and you're good to go. These wires are color coded, so when you're hooking them up to our harness, you'll see here that we have a white output wire. This is going to be for Ford models, so you're going to hook up to the white wire. And you can see in this model too, we have a adjustable knob. This knob can be left under hood, in cabin, wherever you install the model, or if you're kind of handy, you can actually panel mount this. You can take this knob off, and this is a panel mount knob, and you can extend these wires, or if the module is close enough to your mount, you can panel mount it right there, and that makes it easy to adjust on the fly. It is also great for installing under the hood if you want to set it and forget it, but still be able to adjust it for different temperatures or different scenarios, such as a competition, or if you're going off-roading, and you can set it specifically for the use of the day. Over here on the right, we have our GM plug. Not pictured here is the female end. We are currently redoing the plug for easier installation. But essentially, you're going to have the same setup as the Ford, where you have a plug on one end that plugs into the factory side, and then this plug will plug into the alternator. This is the module itself. It is approximately 5 1/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches by 1.5 inches thick. It is in a very durable ABS housing. It's completely sealed and weatherproof, so once again, you could put this under your hood. I mean, you could even install it on top of the hood. It's weatherproof, and it's not going to fail if it's exposed to the elements. And so you don't have to open your own one up when you purchase it. We have shown here the internals. This isn't some resistor or something we're selling for enormous amounts of money. There is smart engineering, smart design that has gone into this board. It's a 2-layer board. It's very thick copper. It's a very robust electrical design with a microcontroller that monitors both the alternator and the stock signals. And this is an interior view of the case. We actually have a vent in here. What this will do is allow pressure equalization between the exterior and interior temperature, so your seal, which seals this from the elements, does not break. On the interior of the vehicle, this isn't as important, but when people do install this under the hood, the extreme temperature differential will tend to cause an issue when cooling down, and the seal could potentially fail. In that case, water gets in and your module will fail early. This vent protects against that. And the final point of this module is it is reprogrammable. So if you ever want to change your vehicle, add alternators, we can do pretty much anything. Once you buy this module, it is programmable to any vehicle that you want, that you have. If you want to sell it, the new buyer can actually reprogram it as well to their vehicle for a small fee. But it's a very easy and robust module. So anyway, once again, the biggest point of this module is to allow you to have increased or decreased voltage. You can even turn it down to completely turn off the module at 12.5 volts, so it will not be seen as charging in your car. This is useful for different situations. Or once again, you can charge it all the way up to 15.5 volts for those setups that require that extra voltage, mainly lithium or supercapacitors. And while doing this, you're still going to maintain OEM reliability and functionality by connecting our module with the stock system. This is a quick overview of this product. You'll see what you get here. In addition to, you will be shipped a wiring diagram. These can be purchased on our website at usalternators.com, and you can go and navigate through to the PCM module. If you have any questions, feel free to email or call us. We're excited to get these out in the field and solve a problem that we see a lot of people asking questions about, and this is really doing it the right way. In summary, This US Alternators PCM voltage control module is going to give you three things. It's going to give you the desired output voltage that you need for your system to perform its best, while number two, maintaining the battery light functionality. So the battery light will come on if something does go wrong, but it'll keep it off, and no DTC or error codes on your dash if nothing is wrong, and everything will function as the OEM has intended. And number three, since you're maintaining OEM functionality, it's going to give you the reliability that you cannot get from just boosting up a one-off, one-wire voltage regulator. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at sales@usalternators.com. You can also request a quote on the website, just usalternators.com, and request a quote. You can even buy this on the website on the PCM module tab. Or if you have any further in-depth questions, you can also give us a call, 734-237-8442. US Alternators PCM voltage control module. The new way forward with these smart charge systems.